scientists and engineers from us here at Milford Robotics. In this video, we're going to go over some general principles and helpful tips for reliably navigating your first LEGO League robot around the FLL robot game field. When you're programming your robot to navigate the FLL game field, there are only 3 things that you need to keep track of to know exactly where your robot is on the field. Those things are called degrees of freedom, as in the directions the robot is free to move in. In a 3-dimensional space, there are 6 degrees of freedom. 3 linear motions, which are forward, backward, left, right, and up and down, and 3 rotations called yaw, pitch, and roll. The nice thing about the FLL field is that we only have 3 degrees of freedom to keep track of. Those 3 degrees of freedom are the robot's north-south position, its east-west position, and its angle, which we'll call the robot's head. In other words, we need to know where the robot is and what direction it's pointing. If you're not familiar with the north-south, east-west terminology, take a good look at your FLL field map. The mat always has a compass printed on it. North is always towards the other team's table on the wall where the shared mission is located. When you're programming the robot, it is helpful to think about the position in terms of north-south, east-west, and heading. Here's a few strategies we'll talk about more in future videos. Make sure that you start in the same place every time. You can't know where you are unless you know where you've been. When you set up your robot for launch, you can line up on the marks on the field map, or, better yet, use a fixture. Either way, make sure you start in the same north-south, east-west position and heading every time before you launch. Bump into stuff on purpose. The table walls are your friends. Intentionally bumping into the field walls is a great way to reset your position and heading. Sometimes you can even use the mission models in the same way. Sensors are really essential for reliable navigation. A single color sensor will work to reset your north-south or east-west position by looking for printed marks on the map. If you use 2 color sensors, you can even use the lines on the board to reset your position and your heading. We'll post more how-to videos explaining the specifics of these navigation techniques in the future, so stay tuned. If you have any questions, feedback, or ideas for videos you want to see, leave us a comment. Till then, thanks for watching the Milford Robotics channel.